applause for the parents. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to dwell too much on the National Hindu Students Forum. I think you've heard enough. But what I would like to say to you is about me and you, the Hindu Samaj, the stakeholders of Hindu Dharma in the United Kingdom. Let me revert to the past. Many of you, when you moved here from East Africa and India, reflect back. Remember the days when you moved and you first moved into maybe East London, Leicester, Manchester, Birmingham. Think about how difficult it was. Think about the graft that you had to do. Many of you may be moving from Kenya, where life wasn't so difficult. Think about that steep step that you had to take. It was hard times, wasn't it? One thing that Elbashir said was our work ethic, our fight, our tenacity. This was something that has got us to where we are today. We have become extremely successful in all areas, all fields. People in this audience today are here because they have done something significant. Let me call upon Ritu Sethi, a business icon. Let me talk about Hasmukh Shah, a community pillar. Let me talk about some of the others. Vinay Sharma, who in the Ilford community holds the Hindu community together in Ilford. There are people in this audience who are shining stars. That's just to name a few. There are many more. It's because of our fierce work ethic, our stability, our installation within the United Kingdom back 30 to 40 years ago. We are where we are today. Many of you say, the students have got it easy. They've got it easy because, they've got finances, they've got academics, they don't have to worry about doing the milk round or the paper round in the morning like we used to. Yes, I agree, the challenges are very different. Challenges are very different. We do not necessarily face the same challenges as yourselves. I agree. But challenges still exist. There are challenges out there which we face which you didn't necessarily even consider. Let me ask you a question. How many of you in this room used to do the paper round? There are many fathers out there that used to. We're now at a stage where we're looking for people to write in those papers. We're looking for journalists. We've been told we're the most law-abiding citizens. Yes, but where are the lawmakers? We've been told that, we can be governed. Well, where's our government? Hindus have been applauded during the recession to the riots. It's the Hindu management system, the Hindu family ethos that makes us so obedient to the state. But why are we losing it? Why are we going through times where conversions are at their highest? Why are we going through times where people do not want to be associated with the world's oldest, most culturally rich religion? Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the National Hindu Students Forum UK come in. There are many great organisations that work in the United Kingdom, and I applaud you. Many of you sitting in the audience today, you know who you are. But we distinguish ourselves. We distinguish ourselves in two ways. Number one, we work on the front line of the student community. We work on the grassroots level. And development, we very much believe, starts at grassroots level. Number two, we instill a level of pride amongst our students, a pride to their identity, because if they don't fulfill their identity, stand strong about who they are, who will? Tell me. Arise Arjuna, as Darshit has just told you, is a celebration, it's an exhibition, it's a garba, but it's a lot more than that, ladies and gentlemen. It's a celebration of everything you have done as parents, as adults, as respected elders, moving into the United Kingdom. It's a platform you've created, people like myself and the National Committee, to be here, to be able to perform an event like this. But ladies and gentlemen, it's a lot more. Ladies and gentlemen, the Arise Arjuna is a platform. It's a trampoline. It's where we're going to go after this event, what is important. So, what's in store for the National Hindu Students Forum UK for the next 10 to 20 years? Let me tell you where our route map is. We've identified the challenges. What are the solutions? That's what's important. We will continue our programs across campuses, as we have done. But we're going to go beyond that. With the help of Avnish Thakkar on the National Committee, We will be spreading. We will be going to every academic institution in the United Kingdom. And that's a promise. In the next 10 to 20 years, every academic institution will be an affiliate of NHSF. Because we're a students' body. We're not a university body, we're a students' body. We will fulfill the title that we are. The Hindu Lawyers Association, for those of you who may have been at the exhibition downstairs, you would be aware that we have launched the first ever Hindu Lawyers Association under the watch of Pramod Joshi, who's our patron, and Sujata Sharma, judge, as well as Raji Dattani and Tanisha Patel. We shall be taking that forward. So any lawyers out there, please keep an eye out for that. Politics. Our aim for the next 20 years, every single university will have Hindu representatives standing on the executive. There will be people who will be in parliament. There are people who one day will take on cabinet positions, and that's a promise. We will continue over the next 10 years to ensure that we maintain ties with other faiths. We'll ensure that we create cohesion amongst all religious faiths within the United Kingdom. We will also be introducing next year, within the next 365 days, the first National Teachers' Day, a day where we're going to recognise authority. Too many people in the United Kingdom take authority for granted. We've seen that in the summer. The National Hindu Students' Forum will be launching the National Teachers' Day from next year. So I conclude because the Nehru Centre are getting extremely angry. Ladies, gentlemen, parents, business experts, community leaders, have faith is my message. Have faith in a Hindu students' body, and I'll tell you why. What we saw last summer with the student protests because of loans rise showed to the world just how powerful students can be. But not in a negative capacity. We mean in a very much positive capacity. And what NHSF will do is take that positive energy and channel it to ensure that the challenges that do exist are solved. We have people among us, some shining stars amongst the National Hindu Students' Forum database. Let me give you an example. Amit Jogia. Could he potentially be the next cabinet minister? Kishan Bhatt, sitting at the back there. Could he potentially be the next QC? Dheeraj Agnihotri, who unfortunately couldn't make it, could he be the next journalist of a Broad Street newspaper? The fact remains there are many stars within the organisation, and we are channeling them. We're here to cultivate tomorrow's leaders who will create a better United Kingdom for our grandchildren and their children to be. We're here to maintain pride in our identity as Hindus and create social change, to burst the bubble that was once created by you guys. We're here to overcome the challenges which currently we face today. This is what the National Hindu Students' Forum stands for. This is what Arise Arjuna stands for. And we ask you to embrace us, support us, and advise us. Because we're here for you, and we hope you're here for us. Thank you very much for attending.